Hey guys, welcome back to Food-o-logy. Today we are going to be making some burrito bowls. The first thing that we are going to be doing is making the guacamole, which consists of 2 chopped up onions. Afterward, we're going to roll out 2 avocados. We're going to remove the seed and start smashing it up. After that, we rolled out some lime, cut it in half. Guacamole always needs the vegetables, the flavor, so we brought in some chili, some lime, some salt, some pepper, and some onion, and also some cilantro. Up the flavor of the guacamole. After that, we added a little more than a teaspoon of salt. Then we added 1/4 teaspoon of some pepper. And then we sort of eyeballed some of the ingredients, but we added, I think, about like a handful of some chili to our guacamole. Then we mixed it up and got it to the flavor we wanted. Wow, just look at that. I think I'm in heaven. After the guacamole is set aside, we're going to start making the salsa. You're going to chop out about 2 to 3 tomatoes. For our salsa, we're going to be adding some tomatoes, some onions, some cilantro, some lime, some cumin powder, some red chili powder, some ketchup, and some salt and some pepper. First, we're going to be adding some chili, some onion, just a handful of that, about 3 tablespoons of cilantro, 1 whole lime, about half a teaspoon of salt, and then the same for all of the other ingredients that you're putting into your salsa. You're going to mix that up, give it a nice stir. For our next ingredient for our burrito bowl, we are actually going to be making some mango salsa. First thing that we're going to be doing is cutting up some red bell peppers, about 2 to 3 of them. I recommend only 2. After that, we're going to be cutting up our mangoes. I recommend about 2 whole mangoes. It's the amount you're basically going to be serving. Keep on chopping those up. Mango salsa, we're going to be adding some mangoes, some red and orange bell peppers, some cilantro, some lime, and some other spices. First thing that we're going to be adding is the red and orange red bell peppers. Then our lime, 1 whole lime, about a handful of cilantro, a little more than that. Some salt, half teaspoon, a little more than that if you would like. Some cumin powder. Some red chili powder, some more cumin powder, and some taco seasoning if you would like. We are going to be making some green tomato salsa. I actually never heard of green tomatoes before I made this video, but we're basically going to be cutting about 3 to 4 green tomatoes. Spices that we are going to be adding to our green salsa is obviously onions, some chili, some lime, cilantro, and some salt. We're going to add a handful of onions, a little more than that, some lime, a whole lime, cilantro, some chili, about a half teaspoon, some salt, half teaspoon. Mix that up and enjoy your green salsa. And lastly, the most important part of a burrito bowl, the beans. The first thing that we're going to be doing is having a stove out and adding about 2 cans of beans. We're going to let that steam up on the stove. Add another can. I recommend steaming these up for about 15 to 20 minutes, maybe even less than that, but that's the amount we cooked it for. They turned out perfect. We're going to let those steam up, give it a nice swirl or stir or whatever you would like. Now we're going to add the spices. Spices, we first added some taco seasoning, 1 whole teaspoon of that, some pepper, red chili powder, half teaspoon, 1 whole teaspoon of onion powder, 1 whole teaspoon of salt, and some more cumin powder, and pepper. You can add a little more than a teaspoon of this, but that's the amount we added for our recipe. Thank you. So lastly, we basically did the base of the food, which is the tortillas. We basically molded the tortillas into the molder. We actually got these from Target, I think. Then we molded the tortillas into the little burrito bowl. This is how it looks like. Then we put these in the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. This is how it looks like afterward. They look amazing. The nice beautiful brown crust to it. This is how it looks like coming out of the pan. You don't really need any butter or anything, but that's how it looks like. This is how it looks like when eating. They look amazing. We added some sour cream and cheese on top if you would like. Then some cilantro on top as well, and this is our family eating it. Like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications bell so you guys can get notified to all of our newest videos. See you guys later. Bye.